Hey, what's up? I wanted to share with you a dream that I had had during my period of being consumed by rage. It's just something I want to share. All right, I don't think it's important or anything to share, but I wanted to. It's something that I think about pretty often, and while I don't remember every single detail, there is a key thing that I'll never forget. I became Satan to fight Satan, and I can still picture the demon-like creature in my vision. It was close to Diablo from the game Diablo, close to, but not the same, but similar-ish to that. I couldn't. I don't want to waste a lot of time trying to explain what it looked like, but that would be the closest thing to it. But the I don't know. I've thought about this for a while because I think it happened. I think I dreamt that towards the end of 2020. I believe so because it was early on. But after I'd already had nothing but anger, and that just got worse. After that, my anger kept getting worse, worse and worse and worse. Um, so, and I don't, re- I can't, I don't remember the whole dream. I just remember the part where I became Satan to fight Satan. Like I don't remember what was happening. I just remember I wanted to fight something. Something bad was happening, and then like Satan wasn't the main part of the dream, right? Like the devil or demon or whatever was not the main part of the dream. I was fighting something. I was against something, and then the devil came in. It was nuts, and then in my dream I realized that the only way to fight Satan was to become Satan. This was what happened. That's what it was, and we were about to fight. I started to fight Satan as Satan, and I used a power of some kind. It reminds me of like when you see like Superman versus Zod or stuff like that, where they both have similar powers and they're fighting each other. But so it started, and then we're gonna get in a fist fight, and I woke up. um, and it scared the crap out of me. Scared the living crap out of me. That's a horrible thought. I also understand it still. I see the evil that we are up against. I've seen it and I see it. And I don't know a peaceful way of fighting that. It's not it's just stupid to me. It's really stupid. So no, I don't want to become Satan to fight Satan. That's always the argument too that we hear in our propaganda. I will always call it propaganda, especially now, because while I agree that the answer is not to use violence against violence, but I think that's more of a general broad term. I think these people that have gotten away with genocide for way too long, way too long, they have to be stopped. And peace is not the way to that. Okay? So that's my perspective. It is my belief. I can't do anything about it, unfortunately. That's something I've had to come to terms to. I've thought about it a bunch, man. Are you kidding me? I've thought about it a lot. I would love to train. But at the same time, I'm not motivated to become a murderer. Like, that's what stops me. Like, it's weird, man. It's a trip. I'm not a knower, man. I'm not a Hannah or Nikita or Jason Bourne. I'm a gamer. I'm an artist. I'm a singer. You know, uh, personal hobby type fun things like in regards to the singing and the art. And I haven't done art in a long time, but that is a part of who I am. I haven't been an active artist, but I love art so much. It's one of my favorite things. Um, so I'm just not designed or built to be the that kind of thing. And I also am not trying to promote it. I'm just discussing this. I'm sharing my thoughts. Okay, I'm not like, as much as I would like to go, yeah, but no. I'm just saying, I still am not aware of any answer against that evil that makes sense in a peaceful way. And it's hard to talk about this. It's hard because, it is a very sensitive subject. But we know this. You should know this. We have a history. This is a history. This is a real thing that these people literally get away with murder. Literally. They still are right now. And we're supposed to back it as a society, as a nation, right? I mean, who's stopping this? Nobody. They're doing it in front of our faces every day, all day long, and they have been our whole lives. But again, it scared the crap out of me to become Satan, to fight Satan. That's nuts. So I don't know where you go from there on that. I'm just saying, right? Like, yeah. So I kind of don't want to upload this now because it is messed up, right? Like, I would say crazy, but I don't think it is. How could it be? There's this true evil that we're dealing with. It's real. Oh, the propaganda thing is funny to me. Here. Let me share something with you about the propaganda in relation to, what is it? I'll just give you an example because I'm trying to think of the right words. But so the TV shows, for example, superhero shows and stuff, right? They're always convincing the superhero not to use their powers to save people. I mean, this has been since Superman, old school Superman. Well. Old school Superman after he was I won't say the word, but Superman in the past, many years ago, was used to promote racism. I don't know if you know that. It's interesting, fun stuff if you look it up. I mean, it's real. It is real. Captain America as well. I mean, that should be more obvious, right? It should be far more obvious that Captain America would be used for racist propaganda. But Superman was as well. But yeah, man, the superhero shows is always talking about like, you don't use your powers for such a simple little thing like that, because if somebody finds out, la la la. Now there is the argument of like, people know who you are, whatever, they're gonna come for your family. And guess what? You have the power to stop those people that come for your family. And guess what else? If they do come for your family and if they harm them and kill them, guess what's going to happen after that by the person they did that to? You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, come on, man. Come on. So no, of course you don't want your loved ones to be harmed, and it does make sense to protect them and all that. But the answer is always like, don't use your powers. Like, it's just like, what? If you notice that, like, all the time, it's this thing, and like all this, don't use your powers. Like, it's just like, dude, then why have them? And that is also the argument, right? Like, so there's. But that propaganda is in there, man. Like, are you kidding me? If I had superpowers, you'd be damn right I'd be out there helping people, man. Wouldn't you? I mean, it only makes sense. I don't know. I don't care. I would not be hiding. No way, man. It depends, too. It depends. Like, thinking about it now, I'm like, well, I don't know. I mean, if I had real superpowers that made me unstoppable... Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't fear using them, okay? And I would definitely use them for good. But then, and we could get into that discussion, which could be different. So I'm not going to. I should save this for another topic. I didn't mean to. It made me think of that though. They are related. To me, anyways, in my mind, it kind of relates to the. Turning into Satan to fight Satan. I often think about it as a dream and not a nightmare. because the dream itself wasn't scary to me. It was just the me becoming Satan to fight Satan. That is pretty scary. I changed forms. I changed into exactly what he was in my dream. It was, and in my mind, I remember in my mind as I was dreaming it, it's the only way to stop him. Like, that's how messed up that is. Anyways, but yeah, I don't know, man. I'm gonna ramble at this point. I just wanted to share that. It's weird. So please let me know if you have any thoughts on that, and I'll make a response video or something. I do want to talk it out, but I don't know. I just wanted to share that. Just wanted to share it because I'll never forget it, and it is something I think about almost daily. It's been a few years. Think about it almost daily. Yeah. No, but that was again like there was a full year where I was consumed by rage. It was all I could feel. It reminds me of that line in V for Vendetta. He was like, I thought I would die with all that hate in my veins. Taught me how to breathe, how to eat, how to sleep, everything. And it was anger at the evil. It was anger at the evil in charge. Okay, not people. Just so you know. Well, take care. Bye bye.